Hello and welcome to my Americas and China power ranking again. I am joined by my Twitch and YouTube chat, and here we're going to quickly start with China, who have started their playoffs, by the way. And yeah, this was my old China list. Some of it is wrong. We'll dive into what is wrong about this list. Yeah, let's restart. Okay, so in China, at the bottom, very simple, all gamers. Then Tai Glue. I mean, we have the teams that didn't make playoffs, so then it's probably JDG. And then actually the other team that didn't make playoffs was FPX, who I had pretty high earlier on in the season. But they didn't make playoffs. Now, maybe you could argue they are better than some of the other teams here, but let's quickly try and go through it. So we could put EDG at number 1, even though I don't want to. Like, I hate to do that, but I will. BLG did win their group. As I'm recording this, we've seen the first games of playoffs. So Wolves have beaten Tech and G-Lai beat Nova. So I think I do have to stick with BLG in 2 for now. But then it does get somewhat interesting. Towards the bottom here, I think you're looking at like Trace, DRG, Tech. Yeah, those 3 basically. And actually, I think even though they out-qualified some of these other teams, I'm actually going to put Tech in 8th, because I have never thought that Tech have actually ever looked any good. I'm going to put DRG above Trace in 7, and then we essentially have a choice of these 3 teams for the next 3 spots. Now, of these 3, I would probably say Nova are the worst, as we saw today, because they lost to XLG, which actually does put Wolves in the top 4. And because Sideshow loves XLG, and because I love Wolves, I'm going to put Wolves in 3rd. Okay, on to Americas. This was my Americas rating, which maybe already you're looking at this and thinking this is wrong. I have consistently underrated MIBR. That will probably change today. After that, like, once we start getting to, like, you know, Cloud9 in 5th, maybe that's not too bad. Maybe they should be a bit higher. But, like, 100 Thieves in 6th. I mean, NRG are probably lower, to be fair. But actually, I mean, this is... The bottom of Americas is actually quite interesting in terms of where you would put NRG. So, let's start with the bottom of Americas again. I think Fury are last. I don't think many people would have a problem with that. It's probably 2G. But you could argue Loud, they haven't won a game yet. I don't think I would argue Loud, personally. I think I would go 2G next last. Then we can get into a debate. Now you can really start to debate. I think it's these 4 teams for the next 4 slots. We can probably put G2 in 1. I don't think that, as I'm recording this, they haven't played C9 yet. Maybe C9 will beat them. But for now, at least, G2, you know, have to be in 1. These 4 is an interesting debate. I think Lev is... Some of you are saying Lev are better than them all. I was literally about to say the same thing. I think that Lev are the top of this group. I think they have shown more than everyone else in this group. And in fact, I had 100 Thieves in 6 before. I think 100 Thieves are maybe in a group with Lev, but maybe in kind of a group of their own, where I'm just going to put them there. Maybe some of you have higher belief for 100 Thieves. I don't. And then you've got these 3. And wow. See, Loud play EG, right? So we'll find out who's better between those 2. And NRG, I don't know what to think. I have picked Loud to beat EG. So I guess I think that Loud are better than EG. The question is, would I pick NRG or Loud? Or NRG or EG? I think I would pick Loud over NRG. But would I pick EG or NRG? A lot of you want EG. They let me down all season. Who, Loud? Yeah, but it's fine. They're better. Whatever. Let's punish NRG. Let's just punish NRG. Who cares? Let's put NRG down there. Sure, let's go with this. I'm fine with this. And then we have a top... Well, we have 2 to 5 to kind of figure out. Which probably isn't the easiest to figure out either, to be honest. There probably is... Is there any world where 100 Thieves are in this group? Can anyone try and convince me? Does anyone think that 100 Thieves are in this group? Most of you seem to say no. You don't think that 100 Thieves are in that group. And I think that that's, well... Yeah, no, I think that that's fair. But now that I'm thinking about 100 Thieves in this sense, I was thinking about, I would definitely pick these three to beat 100 Thieves, but Crew, I might not. So I guess what I'm saying is really there is a difference between these three and Crew and 100 Thieves. Would I pick 100 Thieves or Crew? I still think overall what we've seen Crew has been better. So I think I am going to stick 100 Thieves in 6th. Now, here's the thing. Throughout this consistently, I think I had MIBR like in 6th at one point, then I had them in 4th, but a lot of people were consistently saying MIBR should be 3rd, 2nd, you know, somewhere up there. I think this is where my MIBR disrespect, this is where it ends. It has fizzled out, my MIBR disrespect. I'm putting them in 2nd. I have to put them in 2nd to try and right a wrong. Now, they did lose to G2, so that's fine. And so then that leaves me with C9 and Sen. And this is real, like, and this is how it could play out for Masters as well, by the way, right? And I think most people would expect it to almost. That G2, like, most people certainly think G2 will make it. Probably a lot of people at this point think that MIBR will make it. And then most people probably think it's between these four, with these two being favorite. And really, it's a question of, do I think that C9 would beat Sen in that game? Who would you pick, Sen or C9? Let's see. Let's see what the people say. I'm a professional hater of both. There you go. I mean, that makes sense. Do we have a poll? Do you want me to run a 30-second poll? Okay, in live time, this is the poll. It is 52-48. And now Sen has taken over. C9 take the lead. Sen take the lead by 1 vote. There's 3 votes in it. And Sen win by 4 votes. Well, there you go. Sen won by 4 votes. I guess we live in a democracy, so Sen are going 3rd. So this is my late stage, group stage, America's ranking in China. Thank you all for watching. Hope you all have a really nice day. The chat, democracy voted out. So if you disagree, well, you should have been here to vote. Thank you, Kai151. That's the video. Goodbye.